Full. Watch Sally weekdays at 3 on KOIN TV 6.
Tonight on Hard Copy, John tackled his Kennedy cousins on the very public pages of his political magazine. Now the Kennedy boys are huddling up for a game of football and hoping to settle the score.
This is going to be a real rough game of football when these guys finally meet on the field. And as it turned out, it was a little rough.
Hard Copy's there for the Kennedys' gridiron grudge match.
A Las Vegas murder mystery. A beautiful young singer entered this spy shop, but never came out. Now cops say the store owner killed her and buried her in the desert.
We do not know what set him off.
Is he the spy who done it? He stopped by the bank for a routine transaction. Next thing you know, he's at the top of a most wanted list.
And I saw this picture of me, a big photo of me. I almost passed out.
Now he's not getting angry, he's getting even with a lawsuit. And his attorneys say his case is picture perfect.
His ads for underwear are over the top, but we've got the shots that'll send any Antonio Sabato fan running for a ringside seat.
Me and you.
Hard Copy has the story of Antonio's trek from briefs to boxer.
Plus, Princess Di goes on a royal rampage. And we go straight to the source to find out what it takes to be a Playboy centerfold.
When Playboy is looking for a playmate, they're looking for someone who has something in their personality.
Yep, that's it. Hello and welcome. I'm Barry Nolan.
And I'm Terry Murphy. You're watching Hard Copy for Wednesday, August 27th. They're the family who put the fun into dysfunctional. So when the Kennedy men got together for a game of football, everyone wondered if John's cousins would make him pay for popping off at them in the press. Doug Bruckner tackled tonight's Top Copy.
It was only touch football, but you can't blame John F. Kennedy Jr. if he felt like bringing a helmet and shoulder pads. Here he was lining up at scrimmage with Cousin Joe, who he recently worked over in print in George magazine.
Joe Kennedy had promised to settle the score Kennedy style with his cousin John F. Kennedy Jr. after John called Joe and Joe's brother Michael poster boys for bad behavior.
Would it be a gridiron grudge match? Would Senator Ted Kennedy have to weigh in to keep his feuding nephews apart? Was John F. Kennedy Jr.'s glamorous wife Carolyn there in case her husband had to be helped off the field? No, there was no need for penalties. John and Joe lined up on the same team.
Although the Kennedys wanted to put on the front of one big happy family, there was one person who was noticeably missing, Michael Kennedy.
His alleged affair with a teenage babysitter apparently is even too much for the Klan to overlook, and things still didn't go smoothly. Senator Kennedy, obviously over his playing weight, looked shaky from the start, and for a moment Joe Kennedy seemed seriously hurt.
As soon as Joe went down, he twisted his ankle. He went down in obvious pain, in agony. And John was the first one. He ran over and said, are you all right?
And who should end up playing nurse but Mrs. JFK Jr.? Hey, Joe may not cancel his George magazine subscription after all. Carolyn seemed to be working hard on her Kennedy family values.
You can see that Carolyn gets along with the other women in the family and that she is a Kennedy, she's to the manner born.
This mellow month on Cape Cod has been a tonic to JFK Jr. after all the family turmoil in Boston and New York. Embattled cousin Michael even showed up the week before the football game for a little boating. On the same shores where his mother and father sought refuge over a quarter century ago, John found some peace.
What John did when he wrote that essay in George magazine criticizing his cousins was he assumed the mantle of the patriarch in the family, basically, and now he's become sort of the elder statesman of the family.
But for Joe Kennedy, it's been different. Trying to recover from the split with his wife, he'd hoped the Kennedy family reunion would help his political fortunes. Some good photo opportunities, maybe. Instead, he's shown being carried off the football field to the hospital. Barry?
Thanks, Doug. To Las Vegas now, where a quick stop at a spy shop became a losing gamble for one woman. The showgirl vanished without a trace while her husband waited outside. Tonight, our Jody Baskerville reveals the bizarre end to this twisted tale.
Like a page from a bad crime novel, this is the bizarre story of a Las Vegas spy shop merchant who suddenly turned into a madman. He allegedly went into a rage and killed an unsuspecting customer, a pretty young dancer named Ginger.
We do not know what set him off.
20-year-old Ginger Rios had everything to live for. She loved her job at the Santa Fe Casino. She and her husband had just moved into their dream house. Their future was bright. But a trip to a local spy shop changed everything.
She goes into the store, and she was never seen by her husband again, never seen by us again.
It's unknown at this point what happened and why.
Craig Jacobson, also known as John Flowers, allegedly just snapped and unleashed a series of deadly blows that landed on Ginger, who had entered the store just to buy a book. Officials tell Hard Copy, shortly after the vicious attack, the spy shop owner's wife showed up. Cheryl Chacon says she discovered Ginger's lifeless body in the back room.
This witness actually observed Ginger Rios' lifeless body in the back of the spy store. We have subsequently served a search warrant, found a number of pieces of evidence, human matter, blood, tissue, and the likes.
Police say Cheryl told them her husband said he would kill her if she told anyone. She said the reason he killed his customer was because Ginger, quote, got in his face.
There's no way that she could have antagonized him for there to be any kind of an attack on her.
Fearing for her life, Cheryl Chacon led police to the area where Ginger's body was found, buried in the Arizona desert. Then she told authorities the baffling story about the murder of Ginger Rios.
Flowers was making threats towards his wife and their child. Apparently she became frightened.
Today, the dream house Ginger and her husband hope to fill with beautiful memories sits empty, waiting to be sold. Her family is left with so many unanswered questions about the murder of a loved one who had everything to live for.
She was a part of me, a part of us. Nothing can ever replace her.
Las Vegas police caught up with suspect John Flowers in Los Angeles. He was already in jail on an unrelated charge. Investigators now want to know if Flowers has information on the bodies of 5 other women found in the desert in the last 2 years. Barry?
Thanks, Jody. Now, the mini newscast, that's your window to the world, from the rescue that required a slippery solution to the snake who was facing the scales of justice. Time to coil up with your Hard Copy Minute. Palmdale, California. 11-year-old Paul Hartness goes rock climbing, then gives his friends the slip, sliding into the narrow crack of a broken boulder. Rescuers had to use a secret ingredient to get him out, but more on that in a minute. New York, Kathy Lee shows millions that she and Frank really are living happily ever after since his hotel room tryst with a former flight attendant. The family photo op came during Tuesday's taping of her talk show. Las Vegas, the mother of an aspiring cement artist, claiming she has concrete evidence to win a lawsuit against the city. The 10-year-old was busted and strip searched last March after cement workers gave him permission to make his mark in their newest project. TV Land, a 90s version of the People's Court, gets set for the opening gavel, taking on the case of the snake that ate a neighbor's chihuahua. TV judge and former New York Mayor Ed Koch will decide the case. Now, back to Palmdale, where all it took to pull Paul Hartness from his rocky residence was a little Wesson oil. Probably not the way Paul preferred to spend a few Hard Copy Minutes.
Well, despite her new whirlwind romance, seems Diana can't stop dishing the dirt. In a scathing interview, the peeved princess pulverizes her compatriots. Jerry Penacoli reports on Di's royal rampage.
In a move that would have made our forefathers proud, Diana, Princess of Wales, has made a bold declaration of independence from Mother England. She invited a French reporter to Kensington Palace to stage her own version of the Boston Tea Party, revolting against the royal family and bashing the British press. Not since the American Revolution have we heard such anti-Anglo sentiment.
Diana chose to speak to a French newspaper. This is clearly a slap in the face to Britain, to the British public, to the British media, to everything British.
Diana's strongest remarks were against England's ultra-aggressive Fleet Street reporters. She says the press is ferocious. It never forgives anything. It is only interested in mistakes. Every good intention is diverted. Every gesture is criticized. Di says reporters in other countries take her as she is, without judging her. And she says she would have left Britain years ago if it weren't for her sons.
Diana won't be free to leave Britain until her sons are completely grown up and they have their own paths in life firmly set. Even then, she may not want to leave them. But when they're 18, 21 years old, then Diana will be free to do whatever she wants to do.
As for the royal family, Di says they just cramped her style. From the moment I came into this family, nothing of any sort could be done naturally. Now, those are hardly what we call fighting words here in America, but you can bet they stirred up a hornet's nest in Buckingham Palace. So what will Di do next to diss the royal family? Will she marry Dodi, the Egyptian playboy? Di will only say this: no one can tell me how to behave. I work by instinct. That is my best advisor.
So she's saying, okay, I'm going on my own, and I'm going to do it my way.
The American revolutionaries put it another way: don't tread on me.
Up next,
I don't understand. I'm confused.
how a trip to the bank almost got this guy deposited in jail.
They took basically a black guy, any black guy, because the description of the robber was a black guy.
I didn't do anything.
Plus, Antonio Sabato takes a jab at a new job.
And we show you what it takes to become a Playboy bunny.
Not yet. Getting warmer. Now, it's official. It's not really summer until you have your ballpark.
Only ballpark franks have such a big, juicy taste. They plump when you cook them.
Don't you just love summer?
Hair this touchable? It has to be new Formula Finesse with hydrating silk proteins. Smooths every strand. For hair so soft and silky, it has to be touched. New Silk Protein Finesse. Witchcraft. Get the look that gets the touch.
On the next Entertainment Tonight.
I had to be a Raquel Welch all the time. This is so tiring.
Why Raquel Welch is losing her sex appeal. Then, see the controversial new cartoon that's too racy for kids. It's getting rave reviews and taking on Kathy Lee Gifford.
To hell with Kathy Lee Gifford.
Plus,
judgment for the plaintiff.
Move over Judge Wapner. Ed Koch is taking over the gavel on the People's Court on E.T.
Tonight at 7:30 on KOIN TV6.
Until now, toilet paper has been made from wood pulp and chemicals. Give your family cotton, not wood. Because you want the best for your family. Purely Cotton is the first innovation in bathroom tissue in over 100 years. It's not wood like ordinary toilet paper, it's real. 100% pure cotton. So it's naturally designed for sensitive skin. That's why doctors recommend Purely Cotton.
Purely Cotton. Never before, naturally better.
People say I'm wearing a smile a mile across. You look wonderful. Do you love it? I love
Ross.
it. I got it at Ross.
Just arrived for fall. Save up to 60% on a huge selection of designer and brand name fashions.
Do you love it? I love it. I got it at Ross.
Beautiful. How do you do that?
Well, I have my secrets.
Try and try some fat-free chicken patties and tenders. Just one taste, and you'll forget it's fat-free. That's because they're crispy baked, not fried. From who else? Tyson. Weird chicken.
Now, a man walks into a bank to make a transaction, and the next thing you know, his face is on wanted posters all over town. A case of mistaken identity? You bet. Is he suing? Our Steve Langford says you can bank on it.
Barry, we hear a lot about outrageous bank charges these days, but this is ridiculous. A San Francisco man, a very loyal customer of this bank, has been falsely branded a bank robber. Boy, did somebody screw up.
Some friends of mine called me, and they asked me, have I been wanted for bank robbery?
Having his face plastered all over a wanted poster is not exactly Eddie Sanders' idea of fun.
They said, Eddie, you need to come down and look at this picture. And I saw this picture of me, a big photo of me. I almost passed out.
Now that is Eddie Sanders in the picture, but he's a regular customer at this branch of the Bank of America in San Francisco, not a bank robber.
They effectively just, looked through the photos of that day and took, basically a black guy, any black guy, because the description of the robber was a black guy. And they grabbed Mr. Sanders' photograph.
On August 5th, 1996, this bank was held up, reportedly by a 20-something black man. Eddie Sanders was in the bank that day, making a deposit, but he's in his late 40s.
It just amazed me, the power of me. I don't understand. I'm confused.
Mr. Sanders and I have been waiting since the middle of March to receive an apology from the Bank of America. We've heard nothing.
So Eddie and his attorney, Jeffrey Carter, have filed a $750,000 lawsuit against Bank of America and the other bank where his mug was posted.
We think that what's happened to Eddie Sanders is completely inexcusable and a totally conscious disregard of his rights.
Eddie Sanders is angry and nervous.
I'm afraid of anybody, any bounty hunter or any person that's trying to collect a reward and maybe try to make some kind of arrest.
Despite the way he's been treated, Eddie Sanders is the kind of guy who remains loyal to his bank. He's still got his account here.
I thought about not going to this bank anymore, but why not? I didn't do anything. I'm not afraid. I'm going to my bank.
The Bank of America says it doesn't want to talk to us about this mess. No wonder. But it did send us a statement saying it's sorry, though it says this is not the bank's fault. Something about the photo lab and law enforcement. Barry?
Some have suggested the bank should offer free toasters to the next 5 customers it wrongly accuses.
Still ahead.
Come on, Roy. Let's get it on.
Antonio Sabato, how the Calvin Klein King's clobbering his competition.
And
It's a certain sex appeal.
we get the bare essentials on becoming a sexy Playboy centerfold next.
For me, a hot day is the moment of truth.
Having gorgeous summer skin takes a lot more than a beauty bar. With Oil of Olay 2-in-1 moisturizing body wash, skin isn't just more moisturized, tone and texture actually improve.
Beauty bars, even body lotion, can take a vacation.
Long-lasting certs, a rush of cooling mint, plus a sparkling drop of Retsin to keep certs lasting. So your breath will stay clean, your mouth will feel fresh, long after, way after the mint is gone. Certs, it lasts and lasts. So you can keep your cool longer.
Glade Plug-in's Extra Outlet has the extra outlet built right in. So you can make any room in your home Glade fresh without blocking your outlets. Plug-in's Extra Outlet, fresh from Glade.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Coming soon to Portland Meadows, the largest display of distinguished affordable homes in the West. Tour 29 homes featuring high standards of construction and energy efficiency at sensible family pricing.
You can order these custom, and you get them for $30 to $33 a square foot. There's no comparison.
See 13 manufacturers in a relaxed village atmosphere. Shop and compare a unique diversity of solidly built homes at the lowest pricing of the year. $1 off coupons for Thursday only in the Oregonian.
Well, when I think about not being able to see, it's overwhelming. I went to the doctor at Lens Crafters for a regular eye exam. He thought he saw a problem.
Working with Lens Crafters, I have everything I need to give an accurate prescription. But with Elaine, something strange showed up. I checked her for glaucoma.
I did have the earliest stages of glaucoma.
I was able to catch something before it was going to really start to affect her life.
He helped save my eyesight.
Lens Crafters, helping people see better 1 hour at a time.
Lens Crafters is now open in Vancouver Mall.
Give me more. Give me more.
More for your money when you buy a Palm Harbor home during our inventory clearance sale, complete with a 5-year protection plan from Palm Harbor Homes, America's quality leader in manufactured homes. The folks at Palm Harbor can help you with easy financing and site selection. During our inventory clearance sale, save thousands of dollars on selected Palm Harbor homes.
All for my money. Give me 5.
You're watching Coin TV, Channel 6.
Motel 6 is renovating all across America. You'll find free local calls, morning coffee, so much new stuff we had to speed things up just to fit it all in. I'm Tom Bodette for the new Motel 6, and
we'll leave the light on for you.
Antonio Sabato turned the underwear world upside down, but tonight, the man known for his briefs is going boxer right before our eyes. Hey, who's that hunk in the trunks?
I'm Antonio Sabato Jr.
Oh, we knew that. We were just pulling your pumped-up leg, Antonio. The Calvin Klein underwear model is trading in his boxer shorts for a boxing ring. Sabato wants to fight light heavyweight champ Roy Jones Jr. for charity.
Come on, Roy. Let's play a little bit. Me and you. Let's get it on.
What Antonio should do is start out slow. Take on Mickey Rourke first. Better yet, just rent a couple of Mickey's films and see if you can even sit through them.
Sabato has been training to protect that picture-perfect face, but some critics say the amateur doesn't have a chance against a world-class competitor.
If he's really fast and he runs really fast, he might be able to last 15 or 20 seconds until Roy reaches him.
Now, Sabato is no stranger to a good fight. He's had to battle his pretty boy image to be taken seriously as an actor. And he's had to fight reports of being a deadbeat dad to prove he's really a good father.
I'm at home with my son and I play my video games.
But Antonio better think twice before stepping into the ring. Jones may rearrange those million-dollar dimples.
But even if he holds back, I mean, this guy could kill most of us with one punch.
And life's looking good outside the ring for Antonio as well. He's teaming up with former underwear model Marky Mark in a new movie, and he's back with the mother of his son, Virginia Madsen. Tomorrow on Hard Copy, Carrie Otis is the beautiful model who sowed her wild oats with bad boy actor Mickey Rourke, then fell off the runway into rehab.
She's gotten rid of Mickey Rourke. She's gotten rid of her drug habits. She's back. She's making a big comeback.
Now that she's cleaned up her act, she wants to clean up the fashion world as well. It's Carrie's crusade tomorrow.
So you want to be a playmate, huh? Ever wonder what it really takes? Just ask Jerry Penacoli.
They're the most famous and in some cases infamous faces of Playboy. Pamela, Jenny, Anna Nicole. The bleached blonde bunnies whose centerfolds put them at the center of attention.
No, because I'm never going to have this day again.
With the exposure comes excitement. For Playmate Nikki Schuyler, it meant hopping right into a new marriage with 90210 hunk Ian Ziering. Hard Copy was with the newlyweds as Miss September 1997 met Hugh Hefner for the first time.
He's seen me, but I haven't seen him.
What made Hef, the head of Playboy, go head over heels for Nikki?
I saw a very natural kind of beauty. We call it the girl next door, but only if you live in the right next neighborhood.
This beauty, Nariah Davis, has been there, done that. She was a Playmate in 1994 and, in fact, encouraged her friend Nikki to grace the pages of Playboy.
Go for it, why not?
So what is the secret ingredient that Playboy searches for?
I know this sounds funny because most people perceive it as the way a girl looks, but I think when Playboy is looking for a playmate, they're looking for someone who has something in their personality that's different.
Yep, personality. You can see it in all the Playmates.
It's a certain sex appeal.
It's that sex appeal that has endured since the days the sex goddess herself, Marilyn Monroe, pouted for Playboy's cameras. And Hef likes turning his Playmates into stars.
One hopes for a variation on Jenny McCarthy and Pam Anderson.
Maybe Hef has found her in Nikki Schuyler Ziering.
I think all my dreams have come true.
And all you internet surfers, heads up. In addition to the 110 websites that fans have already created about Nariah Davis, she's starting her own ultimate site on the net, where you'll be able to bid on some of the playful Playmates' personal items. We'll have the address right after this.
Does anger behind the wheel turn you into a road warrior? At 6, the News Center shows you how to stay cool when you're tested in traffic. And it's enough to wear you out just by watching The Few, the proud tackle exercise military style. Drop and give it 10 at 6.
You know, I've learned to kick the can. With Resource, I found a nutritional drink in an easy-to-open drink box. But what's inside the box is uncanny. Resource is delicious. In fact, in national preference tests, Resource beat the leading canned nutritional drink. Taste the rewards of Resource.
For your free sample of Resource, call 1-800-952-3880. Enjoy the uncanny, delicious taste of Resource.
Hi, I'm Jill with Empire Glass. If you have a cracked windshield and you have comprehensive insurance coverage, Empire Glass will now pay up to $150 of your insurance deductible. And we'll also give you 12 free dinners to Portland's famous refectory restaurant with any windshield replacement.
And for the highest in quality windshields at the lowest in cash prices, call Empire Glass today at 251-9881. That's 251-9881. And remember, when you think glass, think Empire.
When it comes to your health, information can be powerful medicine. And that's what you get from Nurse Chris and the new Center 6 Health Resource Team. Specialists on call, sharing their knowledge and experience.
News that's good for your health? Now that's news at the speed of light.
Hey, post office, I need a sip.
What do I do with this yellow slip?
Call 1-800-ASK-USPS.
Try it. It's free. It's new. It's designed for you.
How do we stop our mail before we stale?
Call 1-800-ASK-USPS.
Need answers fast? Just ask.
Over 22,000 women will join together in the race for the cure to fight breast cancer. As in the past, New Center 6 will be there to show our support. Join us for an exciting recap of the race, including inspiring stories, the latest medical advances, and vital information that could save your life. Because in the race to find a cure for breast cancer, winning is everything. Watch the New Center 6 Race for the Cure special, Sunday, September 21st at 12 noon on KOIN TV 6.
Closed captioning provided by...
Our Honey Peanut Balanced Nutrition Bar is stirring up a lot of attention these days. This all-natural snack satisfies hunger for hours in a variety of delicious flavors you won't soon forget.
Tomorrow on Hard Copy, it's a family affair.
This guy seems very cheerful. He's always been the grinner, ear-to-ear grinner.
How these parents are surviving after the birth of quintuplets. That's right, 5 beautiful babies. Hard Copy spends a day in the life of this remarkable party of 5. Tomorrow.
And that's Hard Copy for tonight. I'm Barry Nolan.
And I'm Terry Murphy. We leave you with the Playboy Playmate who's going from the centerfold to her very own website.
Cyber Surf's up, dude. Hope to see you back here tomorrow.
Hi, Hard Copy. I'm Naraya Davis, Miss March 1994. And look out for my new website coming to a computer near you very soon, www.naraya.com. When Playboy is looking for a playmate, they're looking for someone who has something in their personality that's different. Because there's a lot of girls that are really beautiful that just are never going to grace the pages of Playboy. I think they were looking for somebody who was really California looking, and I'm a California girl, but also I had a little bit of an unusual story. I grew up, you know, kind of like on a little house on the prairie with no electricity, and I worked in a cave, taking pictures of tour groups. I taught people how to pan for gold. I was a waitress, and I wore polyester pants. I've always been someone who likes to make spur-of-the-moment decisions. I'm very spontaneous, and I really like to just live an exciting life.
Next from the News Center, neighborhood terror in the Beaverton area. They thought the arson and vandalism was behind them until the phone call. The story next from News Center 6.
I'm going to give you a quick quiz, and everybody can answer. If something is $10 originally, we're going to take 50% off of that. How much would it be? Mom, you should know that. You're a nanny. You're going to be teaching people.
Got a calculator?
What is 25% of $100? $25? That would be right. How much was it originally?
$150.
What'd you pay?
$150.
$100, 25% off.
$75.
Very good. What do you say you guys wrestle just to figure it all out?
Sure.
No, Jesus. Boyd Center is not only fun, it's educational.
The Corner Store, giving customers choice. But for power to light this bulb, there is no choice. Electric power is controlled by monopolies. Competition will save Americans about $200 million a day. That's like a $295 a year tax cut for your family. Plus, it slashes the deficit by $67 billion over 5 years. In Washington, the monopolies are fighting to delay the choice you deserve. Let Congress know you want electric competition now. Put the power where it belongs, in your hands.
Please prepare for landing.
The incredible comfort,
style, and selection of the chairs at Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries are enough to knock anyone off their feet.
You may leave your chair in the fully reclined position.
Everybody loves twins, which gave us an amazing idea. 2 great chairs for one low price. Right now at Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries, you can buy 2 great...
Because in the race to find a cure for breast cancer, winning is everything. Watch the new Center 6 Race for the Cure special, Sunday, September 21st at 12 noon on KOIN TV.